Team Sonic traveled to the Mario universe and defeated Team Mario in Sonic 7, the movie. Team Sonic, now with its new members Shadow and Amy Rose, was celebrating peace on Earth. Ever since the final battle of Sonic and Shadow against Gerald Robotnik, the explosion of the Ark colony had opened a multiversal rift. Through it, Metal Sonic had later arrived on Earth from another universe, and not only him, but dozens upon dozens of other rifts opened across the planet. Up to now, Team Sonic had already faced a supreme hyper-clone of Sonic from the year 2057, an alternate Sonic transformed into Master Sonic, Silver the Hedgehog, Fleetway Super Sonic, and even a Darkspine Sonic, who nearly wiped them all out. The team had been closing each of these rifts and now celebrated having shut the last one or so, they thought. Suddenly, a new rift opened right in front of Sonic, and a new villain from another universe never seen before appeared. Mario had arrived to destroy Team Sonic. Mario appeared before Team Sonic, and right away they realized this wasn't his first visit to the planet. Mario had already obtained what he truly came for, the Master Emerald. Alongside Mario had also arrived a Dr. Robotnik Webera from another universe, whom Mario intended to use to extract the necessary information to seize Sonic's main source of power and make him vulnerable. That was when the battle began. Seeing Mario together with Eggman, Sonic unleashed his full power to the maximum, to a level where Mario himself struggled to breathe. Once prepared, Sonic launched himself at Mario with everything he had, starting a brutal fight. At the same time, Mario concentrated all his energy into his fists, and the two exchanged blows and punches as if their lives depended on it. After an intense battle that left everything around them destroyed, Mario and Sonic clashed fists, both exhausted. At that moment, everything turned epic. For Mario, Sonic, Eggman, Shadow, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy Rose were all teleported together into a new dimension directly by Bowser himself. Team Sonic now found themselves in the Mushroom Kingdom, surrounded by Team Mario, Bowser, and his army. Bowser welcomed them to his realm and explained that he had brought them there because 5 years earlier, the Mushroom Kingdom had been struck by a powerful spell that twisted the minds of all its inhabitants, turning them into villains. The only one who remained in control was Bowser himself. He said, "My name is Bowser, and I managed to resist the spell's control because, at the moment it was cast, I used the most powerful source of energy we have, the Superstar. But unfortunately, if any of our people use it while under the spell's influence, it only makes them stronger, as the spell cannot be broken. However, a few years ago, my team noticed something that gave us hope, a rift deep within the kingdom that allowed us to reach other universes. While investigating to find the source of power needed to break the spell, we discovered you. Your emerald holds the power we need to break it. But no one in the Mushroom Kingdom had the physical strength needed to withstand the power of the emerald. That is why I brought you here directly. Please help us recover our people," Bowser said. Sonic asked how they could do it, and Bowser replied that if they organized a tournament where both universes faced each other, then if Team Sonic infused their chaos energy into Team Mario, it could free them from the trance. Team Sonic agreed, and the battles were set to begin. But Shadow noticed something was wrong. Signaling to Tails, our fox friend and Amy Rose began to investigate. Indeed, the Eggman who was with Bowser had eyes glowing with a strange light, as if he were being controlled. And if he was controlled someone who didn't even belong to the Mushroom Kingdom, it strongly suggested that the true mastermind behind all this mind control was Bowser himself. Here we see the first match, Sonic versus Mario. Sonic stretched his body and activated all his chaos power, waiting for Mario in the arena. Mario walked in timidly, because although his body was controlled, his mind suffered knowing what was happening. When Mario reached the arena, Sonic could see the pain in his eyes, and how with just a look he was saying, "Please help me." Sonic replied, "Don't worry, Mario, leave it to me." As Mario activated his power, Sonic immediately took the Master Emerald and transformed into Super Sonic. When both launched themselves at each other, Sonic instantly overwhelmed him, winning this first encounter.
Okay. Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
But the use of the emerald was forbidden in this tournament, so Sonic was disqualified. Team Sonic had lost 1 of 5 points, and the first team to lose 3 out of 5 matches would be the loser. After the heavy blow Mario received, Princess Peach and the Toads twisted their faces, feeling Mario's pain from afar. Sonic walked back to his team already planning ahead, while Tails warned him through the communicator to be careful. These people don't seem like bad ones influenced by evil, as Bowser says, Tails explained. They look more like puppets, controlled by someone else. Sonic replied that he was aware of it. Ever since he spoke with the big turtle, he suspected Bowser was controlling them all, and he had just confirmed it in this first battle. With the Emerald's energy, Sonic could feel the effects of Bowser's spell. In truth, Bowser had brewed a special potion with his Sorcerer Kamek, and by pouring it into the Mushroom Kingdom's pipes, he managed to control the entire realm. But now, with the multiverse fractured, his ambition had grown. He no longer wanted to control only the Mushroom Kingdom, he wanted to control the entire multiverse. By setting up this tournament between both teams, Bowser had also created a device to absorb all the chaos energy used by Team Sonic that dispersed in the arena. By consuming it, he would become capable of controlling the Master Emerald together with the Superstar. And indeed, after Bowser saw the enormous amount of chaos energy scattered from the first match, he decided to be the next fighter for Team Mario. Now we would witness a battle between Bowser and Knuckles, the Echidna. Bowser boasted to Knuckles, saying that he would now know what true power was. But to show you I'm fair, Bowser added, I'll leave some gifts hidden in magic blocks in the arena, so that when you activate them, you can access part of our power. But Knuckles, powering up, replied, Do you really think I need your power? Hearing this, Bowser grew furious and immediately launched a massive fireball from his mouth. Knuckles dodged it and said, Perfect, I've got him out of control. Heading toward a fire flower, he smashed it against the ground, boosting the strength of his disaster flames. Bowser, seeing this, shouted, Exactly! Come at me! Obeying, Knuckles unleashed his most powerful technique, a mighty fire whirlwind that instantly knocked Bowser out of the fight. But all of this had been Bowser's plan. After Knuckles won, he realized that his power level and chaos energy had been reduced by 70%. Bowser had stolen that 70% for himself, becoming even stronger. With a wicked smile, Bowser moved on to the next match. Now, with both teams having lost 1 point out of 3, the next battle began, Shadow versus Luigi. This fight lasted less time than your crush took to block you on WhatsApp after you texted them. Shadow entered the arena, imposing, while Luigi looked more frightened than Thor's goat. Shadow simply said, What a quaint weakling. Don't worry, I'll make your pain brief. And, indeed, Shadow vanished only to reappear right in front of Luigi. Luigi screamed like a goat, and Shadow grabbed him by the mustache, causing him to faint from fear. Dragging him until he fell out of the arena, Shadow won by disqualification. But this was all part of Bowser's plan. After Knuckles won, he realized his power level and chaos energy had been reduced by 70%. Bowser had stolen that 70% for himself, becoming stronger. With an evil grin, Bowser moved on to the next match. Now, with both teams having lost 2 points out of the 3 allowed, if Team Mario lost the next battle, Bowser's plan would fail since he still needed much more energy to collect. So Bowser decided to grant Mario a large portion of his power. Knowing Knuckles had already lost 70% of his strength, the next match was Mario versus Knuckles. Knuckles emerged through a ring portal, landing fiercely on the arena's steel, full of fury at having to fight these innocent members of Team Mario. But with no choice, he had to battle. As Mario charged at him, Knuckles struck back with a tremendous blow that smashed Mario against the arena's bars. Knuckles then leapt on him, unleashing a barrage of more than 50 punches that nearly left Mario unconscious. At that moment, Bowser decided to release Mario's power by controlling his mind. Accessing the Superstar's energy, Mario retaliated with a tremendous punch that made him the victor. Team Sonic tried to protest, saying that if the Emerald was forbidden, then the star should also be banned. But Bowser, with his malicious smile, said that this had never been declared in the rules. Knowing he was close to gathering the energy he needed, he proposed that in the next match, the decisive one, since both teams had already lost 2 points, any power could be used. And so we now see the final battle of this tournament. Shadow and Sonic versus Mario and Luigi. Sonic launched himself with all his power against Mario, but Mario quickly consumed a power-up mushroom, increasing his strength, size, and power. With little effort, he countered Sonic's powerful spin attack and sent him flying. Now Sonic told Shadow that it was time to carry out the plan, because their opponent's power was greater now and they could not be taken lightly. In Sonic's first battle against Mario, when he used the Emerald, he not only realized the effects of Bowser's spell on Mario, but also discovered the way to break it by injecting a considerable amount of chaos energy into his brain with a strong blow to the head while in supersonic form. So Sonic and Shadow held hands and instantly transformed into their super states, but Mario and Luigi did not fall behind. Mario extended his hand to Luigi, sharing part of his power, and together they transformed with the energy of the superstar. Now we saw all four of them launch themselves at each other to deliver their final attacks, creating an explosion upon impact that shook the entire Mushroom Kingdom. And after the cloud of dust from the explosion cleared, everyone realized two things. Sonic and Shadow had freed Mario and Luigi from the effects of Bowser's technique, and Bowser's true plan had now been revealed. Having absorbed a colossal, monstrously titanic amount of energy from both the Emerald and the Superstar, Bowser had become larger, stronger, and more powerful. The real battle was about to begin. Remember, this video is nothing more than a theory created by me, with much love, and with the sole purpose of entertaining you. If you want to know what happens in the second part of this epic story, please ask for it in the comments, and I will be bringing it to you soon.